Good morning, all dear friends. Today again I am with you with some listening material. Now I want to say to all of you that if you want to improve your language, listening always play very important role. I have already told you in my previous video this thing. So for that purpose, from today I am going to start to tell you a story in English. You have to listen this story very carefully. Meanwhile, I will ask you some questions related to a story and you have to give answer. Some answer will be very short and some answer will be you can say long. But I will ask you questions for that purpose for that purpose because I want to know whether you are understanding the concept or not. And the most important thing, firstly, starting the story, I would like to tell you the correct pattern is what you have to listen the same story again and again and again and again. And then when you feel the particular story, you are perfect now, you know all the vocabulary of related to this story, then you can jump into another story. This is the level one. After some time, I will uh, tell you some stories which you can say come in the category of level 2, then level 3 and level 4, so on. So now let's start. Today I am going to share the story which is related to the wind and the sun. The wind and the sun. They are two friends. Once the wind and the sun had an argument. Again, listen to me. Once the wind and the sun had an argument. Who had an argument? Think about it. The wind and the sun. And the wind said, I am stronger than you. What did the wind say? The wind said, I am stronger than you. I am stronger than you. Who said this? The wind said. With whom did the wind say, I am stronger than you? The wind said this to the sun. What did the wind say? I am stronger than you. Okay. The sun said, you are not. So what was the reply of the sun? You are not. So on the one hand, the wind is saying, I am stronger than you, and the sun is saying, you are not, and this is the main point of an argument. So just at that moment, when the argument was going on, just at that moment, they saw a traveler. When did they see a traveler? Just at that moment. Who saw the traveler? The wind and the sun. The wind and the sun saw a traveler. What was the traveler doing? Traveler was walking across the road. What was traveler doing? Traveler was walking across the road. What did the wind and the sun see? They saw a traveler walking across the road. Again, who had an argument? The wind and the sun. What did the wind say? Wind said, I am stronger than you. And what did the sun say? The sun said, "No, you are not." Just at that moment, they saw a traveler walking across the road. He was wrapped in a shawl. Who was wrapped in a shawl? A traveler. A traveler was wrapped in a shawl. What was traveler wearing? We don't know about it, but we know traveler was wrapped in a shawl. The sun and the wind agreed that whoever could separate the traveler from his soul was stronger. Now all of you understand what was the deal? The sun and the wind agreed that whoever could separate the traveler from his soul was stronger. On what point did they agree? They agreed to separate the soul from his traveler. Okay. So now the wind took the first turn. Who took the first turn? The wind. The wind took the first turn. He blew with all his might. Might means power. To tear the traveler's soul from his shoulders. From his shoulders. He blew with all his might. But the harder he blew, the tighter the traveler gripped the soul. It means the struggle went on till the wind's turn was over. Are you understanding? Who took the first turn? The wind. The wind took the first turn. What did the wind do? The wind blew with all his might to separate the soul from the traveler. Did the wind succeed in it? No. Wind could not separate the soul. Now it was sun's turn. The sun smiled warmly. What did sun do? The sun smiled warmly. Now the traveler felt the warmth of the smiling sun. Soon he left his soul. Soon he left his soul. So the sun was declared stronger than the wind. So I hope all of you have enjoyed this story. Now what is the moral of this story? Brute force can't achieve what a gentle smile can do. So you have to listen this story again and again and again. Then you have to jump into another story. Okay, if you like my efforts, then please subscribe us. If you want the future notification about my videos, and definitely my videos will help you, those who are beginner, who want to improve language. Okay, goodbye to all of you.